add some color to this. I believe Venom's suit is actually black, but I often see it done with a blue-purple sheen. So that's what I'm going with for this one, because it's Batman. It works. A lot of what's going to be done here I will later come back in over with white to actually add some layers in to make the symbiote look thick, I suppose. If that makes any sense. I'm going to do a rim lighting as well around the edge, so I'm not going to paint all the way out to the edge on everything. A few spots will end up being dark. And there will be some exceptionally inked dark areas after. Just want to drag a little bit of color down through there. Something very important, and you probably noticed while watching any of my videos, is just having fun with drawing, not taking yourself too seriously and taking too much time at things. I mean, if it's something that you have plotted out or something you've been given a script for or an idea for to do, then yeah, plot it, take your time, get exceptionally detailed. But don't fall down whenever you make a mistake. Like, don't just give up because it's a mistake. So make more mistakes is what I'm trying to say in your regular day-to-day. So maybe when you do get a project, you won't be so afraid to take some leaps with things. I was always afraid to add color to things. I'm still not the most confident in my coloring, but I certainly enjoy doing it more. And I guess that's really what makes the difference. I'm back watching the same film I was watching in the last live stream. This isn't actually a live stream, this is a faux live stream, because I'm recording it to see if the quality comes out better this way if I put it up. Make sense? I bet it will. But I'm getting a better camera soon. Thank you, Carrie. I look forward to trying that out. Now, I do want the symbiote to take on more of the anger in the mask, I guess. Like, you will see more indents in the mask. Because I know some of the newer Batman masks do have a lot of indentations, and even the old Dead End stuff, and a lot of old masks did. I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm going to make it look like more like skin. Wrinkled skin as opposed to just flat mask, because it's taken over by the symbiote. Want it to look alien. I think it's being crawled over. Constantly moving.
I'm on the edge and I'm over it and I'm falling.
I forget the name of the movie. I'm not a serial killer. I'm a serial killer. I don't know.
It's too late.
Again, this is just going to be the base coat. Because with watercolor, you want to do a couple of layers. At least in certain places. I mean, you want to leave certain things super light but you want that watercolor effect to happen in some places. That makes sense. Not sure you can see all the way down there. Really close. That's kind of his chest.
Managing, put that back! Come back. Make a job with your
I'm going to darken a lot of this in.
Look at your phone. Your phone. You're not gonna kill anybody.
So, apparently I skipped a big chunk of actually recording that because my phone was full. So, here's where I've gotten so far. I explained kind of doing layering and stuff, but yeah, I'm just going to start in here and continue. My apologies for the skip. This is possibly the reason why I went live. Also, during the portion that wasn't being recorded, I noticed that Christopher Lloyd was in this movie, I think. I don't think that part was recorded anyway. And so I've gone back now to rewatch. I'm just going to rewatch it from the start. It's only an hour and a half long film. But yeah, it got weird. And oddly interesting. Apparently I had not been paying attention at all. It's very... That's what happens when you're drawing and watching a film, because you're looking down. That's why I can't do subtitled. Very specific times I will do a subtitle film. If I know it's going to be great, or if I really have the time on my hands to just not be drawing, which seems like almost never. If that's a personal choice sometimes. All of these pieces I draw on here are for sale, by the way. You can find them on my Etsy. Sinj, S-I-N-J, .etsy.com. Take a look. I also do original pieces, original commissions. If you ask me, I'll sketch you a character, or sketch you even, family member, animal, pretty much anything. I've drawn from the weirdest things to the most mundane, so don't be afraid to ask. Okay, I'm gonna add some more blue shading in here. I was trying to explain before that I like making sure all of the page is covered with at least a layer of water. So that even means that the white sections may get a tint of some sort. Like, I'm going to do this. Very, very minimal amount of blue. But seeing the paper show through is only meant for spots that are going to be the brightest white. And in fact, I should have left a few spots around the rim. Anyway, I'm going to go in and add some more red now. I did 2 different layers of red on the tongue and through the gums, but now I'm going to add more of a burnt red, like a darker crimson color. Do some portions of the shadowing,
She does smell for a woman.
and then I'm going to go in with the finer brush to bring out some of the pieces.
Mine's getting easier.
That should be either lighter or darker. There are easy ways to draw tongues. I guess there are all kinds of different ways. I like, again, because this is Venom, I like to think of the entire suit and the entire thing as alive and just constantly moving and squirming with veins. It's a constant battle, basically, to wear the suit. It's just from my perspective. Whereas maybe the Carnage suit is easier to wear, it's more comfortable, and more gets in your brain than in your veins. Now I'm going to take more of that burnt color, probably go a little darker even still. And I'm going to put some of this in here. This kid works in a mortuary in the movie. I'm still going to go in here with some black as well, so this might just end up being entirely black after. For right now, so my eye is off of it. I'm going to put some dark red through there. I imagine his throat as just a spiral that continues down. I feel like when the symbiote took over, it seeped in that way, and it was probably hideous and horrible to watch that be created. Does that make sense? Go. And now I'm going to go back to the blue again. Layer is very important. This time I'm going to darken up the blue a little bit.
John, adolescence can be a difficult time. It's normal.
One more darker blue.
All its problems. Normal to be drawn to death and murder. But unfortunately, you can go too far down that road, too far away from normal thoughts.
What do you say, John?
Shadow here.
I'm interested in how many times you felt it was necessary to say the word normal.
It's not like there's a whole lot to say from that side. I mean, he discovered equals MC squared nuclear bombs, but that's it. I'm looking at half a page at all.
You missed 2 points for length. You missed another 2 for spelling. You managed to spell Einstein a different way every time.
That's creativity.
That was remarkable. It was amazing. guys catch that smell?
Again, like it's veins running through the suit here. In a very dark shade of blue.
So what cycle did you write about?
Dennis Rader, the BTK killer. That's how he signed all of his letters to the media as bind, torture, kill.
How many people did it kill?
Maybe 10.
So
I'm not sure. Maybe one.
Only 10.
that's it
The guy
for
you wrote about
there.
last year was way better.
Now
He's a cannibal and he
I'm
gives
going
everything
to
his reason.
go to a light blue
I
now.
remember your pictures now. They gave
Very
me
light.
nightmares.
Nightmares are nothing, man. Those pictures give me a therapist.
To add the rest of that shadow through there. Drag it through. And now you want to make it look like everything has a little bit of depth, so doing some ledges is a good idea.
You heard about the McDonald triad?
I hope this does record off in a better quality and it looks better than the other ones. I have a light as well set up, and I don't know if that light is too bright for you guys
What really gets me is,
or what.
you know, animal
Let me know
predicts final behavior. But until I read that,
what you
knew
think,
it was wrong.
because I'll change it. I'll get more lights if necessary.
Well, if
I have another
I'm thinking
one of
about hurting
these
the
I could
person,
set up.
then
I wouldn't actually go get more lights. I would literally go to the other room and get more lights. Okay,
killing them,
now I'm going to add in a couple of these shadows back through the cape.
It's a hot chocolate.
John, you have a lot of predictors for serial killer behavior, but predictors are just that, they predict what might happen, not what will happen. You're in control of your own destiny.
There we go.
You're a good
Now.
person, John. That's the
Am I missing anything? Any spots here? And do I want to go black or white next?
Yeah, Mr. Crowley, come here. What do you know about swamp?
The color,
I don't know.
and I think, oh, actually yes.
I'm gonna send her
I did forget to add my extra.
take photos and send them to each other.
How did I miss that he was in this film?
So it's that button, and then
Because I was
use this one to take a picture. So
drawing.
okay, and there you go.
Oh, good Lord, she's gonna be in shock, that's for sure.
Not sure if I should go in with black and red here, or if I should just continue to darken it with the watercolors. I will go in with white and probably some red, but maybe the black can stay away for this one. Okay. Let me see. Thinner brush. Alright, this time around, first I'll go red, then blue, then some white.
Dang it, Ron. What? Well, we're missing a kidney. Gone through the bag twice. I think Ron managed to send us all the organs. Crying out loud.
person who killed him took it. It's totally possible. Look at that.
It'll be on the forms.
I don't think so. Oh, wait, here. Left kidney removed via incisions to renal artery veins in your reader.
So yeah, removed.
No, there's no record of that. It's just not there.
A couple of these light reds in amongst this as well. Now that I might not go in with the black.
I think the last thing we need are killings.
Details are sketchy at this time, but what I have been able to ascertain is there was a small pool of oil or some black sludge found near the body of local farmer Dave Bird. We will, of course, be giving you details as they become available. 5/5 News exclusive. Death stalks America's heartland.
Okay, so the first question of psychological profiling is what's
So the past few movies I've watched now have made murder and zombies look like publicized TV shows.
Did you see the news? Does the intelligence of
Which I guess if it were to come around, like the world we live in now, it would probably be exactly that.
the stories of
It would just be another thing on the news.
You know, vampires too. It's just men who hunt and kill others. So assuming your basic goal of trying to kill somebody,
And then throw a little bit more of that right in there.
Yeah,
so what's he doing that he doesn't have to do?
boys stabbing him, ripping into him.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the first thing. You know, he approaches them in person. Probably means he wants to be close to the victims. What else?
He attacked during the night, in the dark.
I think that's probably just something he had to do.
Doesn't that count for your list?
I mean, it's not even really straight. Nobody who kills somebody else wants to be seen.
Put it on your list. I mean, not everything's just
Alright, now I'm gonna wipe that out and grab some blue.
Ted Bundy, the one that they coined the term serial killer for, said that after you killed somebody, you know, if you had enough time with them, they could be whoever you wanted them to be.
And I'm gonna add some of these.
You're wearing that.
Oh, that's not quite light enough. There. Ah, yes.
It's absurd, you know.
So then you can see it running through.
The spirits are supposed to walk the earth. You know, druids, burning kids in wicker baskets. You know.
Our position is vulnerable out here, boys. Let's stay alert and keep moving.
You just tell them to go away.
Leave him alone. He's convinced the killer's gonna come out and get us. Plus, it makes him happy. Right there.
Let's just hurry up and get the hell out of here.
Dad, you still we can stay until 9:30?
This is just to kind of break down some of the walls here. So it looks like there are veins running under this image.
What, shouldn't be out this late?
Yeah. Not safe for a killer out there. That's what I'm saying.
You boys be careful.
Not enough water in that. There we go. Now, add a few back in over this.
Are you it?
Am I what?
The clown from It, that Stephen King book.
No. I was thinking about dressing up as my mother, but I was worried what my therapist would say.
You in Joelford Street?
I actually like this scene the first time around.
Clever costumes. You know, it looks great. It's
I'm
really
gonna take
inventive.
a
The
bullet hole looks
red,
really authentic.
like a purple, I guess.
You know, this is a party for normal people, right?
And just
So why
very
don't you
light
go
purple,
home
so like
to
a
your
white
thinking, smart
purple.
little mother, right?
What are you smiling about?
And I'm going to draw in.
Diagnosed with sociopathy, Rob. To me, you're an object. You know, you're a thing. You're about as important to me as a cardboard box. And the thing about cardboard boxes is that, you know, they're totally boring on the outside, right? But sometimes if you cut them open, there'll be something interesting inside. You know, and so while you're saying all these boring things to me, I'm thinking about what it'd be like to cut you open. But I don't want to be that person. And so I have a rule that anytime somebody says something to me where I think about, you know, cutting them, I just smile and I say something nice. So that's why I say to you, Rob Anders, of 232 Carnation Street, you are a really great guy.
Nah, that's not a threat.
You're a freak.
Now that wasn't very nice. Hopefully my phone does not fill up and stop before I'm done this. There isn't a whole lot left, so I'd like it if that didn't happen. I'll grab a lot more weight for this portion. I want it to be noticeable.
John? What is this?
It's
What's up?
Mom,
I
it's not.
shouldn't struggle, but this is my fault.
Mom, there should be
Go,
something
John.
missing. There should be an organ missing to fit the profile.
See, I was looking down and missed what happened there.
Go.
Amazing thing with Netflix, I can go right back and watch it. I do not have to rush you to the store to rent it again.
Who told you?
He told us no counselor told me. Looking for you. She didn't tell Principal Nick. Apparently you gave him nightmares, John.
Rob Anders is a bully.
Doesn't mean you can threaten to kill him.
I didn't.
And that is what happened in the mortuary. What is it? What set you off?
It all just feels so close. This is nowhere. It isn't supposed to happen here. It's supposed to be somewhere else.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Who are you talking to just before Rob Anders upset you?
It was just some girl.
Do you have a name?
Her name's Brooke.
You?
Well, young for you, Doctor.
Yes. Barrow's golden eye. Come here. Now look at this. There.
Okay. No.
Oh. Yeah. A duck. Very rare duck. Duck up front.
Is this drool? Sorry, I lost myself there painting and forgot I was recording. this drool of white just all over him. I imagine it's like because he's so pumped up all the time. He's just drooling and crazy and like a mad dog. Let me go back in and just touch up some of the spots I said I'd do back in white. But of course I won't do it all in because that's a waste of my time. It's nice to leave little pieces of things to the mind. As long as I put in enough to realize there are teeth back there. There are teeth back there. Ideally, I would use a better white. I find this gouache white that I picked up is not quite smooth as a white. It has a beige tone. But I don't know if you can see that there. It's very slight. And upon a quick look, you can't really see it. Touches. To break up where the light hits, or where I imagine the light hits. I'm actually going to go all the way up here with the light there on this side, whereas on this side I just leave it on the inside. Doesn't need to be that bright. Now along the head again. Let's get that top line all together, or lighten it so you can see where it is, but and again, now I'm going to go back in over with a blue after this for the splotches of symbiote over the top of that even. I want to leave some of this ink in here, so blot out the parts I don't want, I think. And then just for good measure, fill in the light.
We're not going to tell your mom about this, okay? Right now, she is simultaneously trying to stuff a turkey and wipe away tears. Alright? Mother-in-law blow ups yesterday with Lauren, who's now not coming.
Now I'm going to go back in over this, some of this white as well.
Go and watch. I need you to come out of your head.
Like I said, I want it to look
Give her a hand.
thick.
Make her realize she still has one loving child left. Or at least pretend.
Like it's sitting atop the Batman mask. In a way. Hopefully you're enjoying watching these. If there's a character or something you'd like to see me draw live, or maybe there's something you don't know how to draw that you've seen me draw that you'd like to learn how to draw, I could throw something like that up here. Also, a lot of people have been asking me to do challenges like blindfolded challenge and left-handed challenge, that kind of stuff. Maybe I'll end up doing something like that if I get people commenting and actually wanting that to happen. If not, I'll probably still do it eventually. Now, I don't want to add the weight back in down here. I just want to leave that as it is. So you have the weight down there and the weight of his eyes that are pristine white. There. Back to the blue for just a minute. And we're just gonna ink some of this in, just heavy, gross blobs. Again, just final touches for the symbiote itself. Imagine it coming from behind him and kind of coming around his head.
Oh, that'd be very nice. Thank you.
Right there. And a few strands on the other side. From behind him up to the front.
There you go, John. Hot chocolate, your favorite.
Thank you.
I want it to look like drips kind of at the end, like they're just, like I said, it's alive. It's gross. Okay, and is that it? I think that might be it. Small strands. And I think that's it. I'm gonna call that the end for now, at least. Alright, Venom, Batman. Hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, if you want to see me draw anything in the future, or if you have something you want me to draw for you, My commission list is open right now.